Warning, there are spoilers in this video for basically all of the show. You've been warned, now enjoy. It's the 2000s. The world didn't end with Y2K, and there really is no party like an S-Club party. Russell T Davies is writing a new series of Doctor Who and bringing it back to our screens, news to follow. He wrote Queer as Folk, in which one of the characters doesn't even count Paul McGann as a doctor.
What about Paul McGann?
Paul McGann doesn't count.
It's time to cancel this man. The internet is getting big and cool, so Doctor Who wants to join in on the fun. They make an animated webcast called Scream of the Shulker, but this one has a new Doctor, introducing Richard E. Grant as the 9th Doctor Who.
No!
And the Master returns, voiced by Derek Jacobi. With Richard E. Grant as the Doctor, we have our new... Oh no, wait, it's just a one-off. Finally, Christopher Eccleston is now confirmed as the 9th Doctor and not animated, but we need a new companion. Why? Because we want to. Pop sensation of the noughties, Billie Piper is the new companion, Rose Tyler. Happy New Year. Here is the trailer.
I'll tell you what it will be. The trip of a lifetime.
And Murray Gold is the new composer and does an iconic new theme tune. 26th of March 2005. Doctor Who is back and brought it to the 21st century successfully. Christopher Eccleston is already set on leaving the show after one series due to disagreements behind the scenes, but Billie Piper stays on. And now confirmed, Scottish actor David Tennant is to be playing the 10th Doctor.
Bollocks!
But now, we jump into series 1 with the new 9th Doctor. They are headstrong, angsty, and wear a black tattered leather jacket, but is still extremely lovable and wonderful.
Fantastic.
The Autons are back as we meet Rose Tyler,
Run!
who works in a shop that gets blown up by the Doctor.
Run for your life!
Then we meet Rose's mum, Jackie,
There's a strange man in my bedroom
who is iconic,
where anything could happen.
No.
and we meet her boyfriend Mickey, where they go to find answers from a Redditor, let's say, and things don't go to plan for Mickey. The Doctor and Rose meet the nesting consciousness, a big bowl of CGI jelly, and Rose uses her gymnastic skills
I've got the bronze!
and saves the day by blowing them up with the help of the Doctor and his anti-plastic.
Anti-plastic.
They save Mickey as Rose initially refuses to go with the Doctor until the Doctor says,
By the way, did I mention it also travels in time?
and off she runs in slow motion. Any first date ideas? How about the end of the world?
Welcome to the end of the world.
Party of these aliens such as the face of Bo, the Moxa Balhoun, and trees. And the Doctor gives them a little gift.
Air from my lungs.
Also, the last human is here. No, not Rose. A bitchy stretched out piece of skin, the iconic Cassandra, who has a very good taste in traditional Earth ballads.
With a traditional ballad.
She tries to kill everyone on the spaceship to get some stock increase.
Burn, baby.
She fails as the Doctor lets her die,
Everything has its time and everything dies.
and we find out the Doctor's home planet Gallifrey is gone,
I'm the last of the Time Lords.
destroyed in a time war, a battle against the Daleks and the Time Lords. We meet ghosts at Christmas in Cardiff with Charles Dickens, as there is a time and space rift going through the city. They sort that out, and then we head back to present-day Earth, where Rose has been gone for 12 hours.
How long have I been gone?
About 12 hours.
Oh no, wait.
It's not 12 hours, it's 12 months. You've been gone a whole year.
Doctor gets a slap from Jackie,
Stitch this, mate.
and suddenly, a spaceship crashes into Big Ben. A family of farty creatures called the Slitheen, who come from the planet, want to start World War III, blow up the Earth, and sell the radioactive remains as fuel. We meet Harriet Jones,
Harriet Jones, MP for Flydale North. Harriet Jones, MP for Flydale North. Harriet Jones, MP Flydale North.
yes, we know who you are. Downing Street gets blown up as they stop the Slitheen from destroying the Earth. The Doctor, Rose, and Harriet make it out safely. After this two-parter, the Doctor and Rose head off, but this time they get a distress call. that sends him to Utah, 2012. In an underground bunker owned by a rich American alien collector,
Henry Van Staten.
we find out the call is coming from no other than a lone Dalek chained up. The Doctor gets pretty angry at the Dalek.
What's the point of you?
And after this, Rose comes to see the Dalek and feels sorry for the little fella. She touches its casing and it absorbs her DNA and becomes nice, shiny, and very deadly.
The Daleks survived in me.
After a while, the Doctor's still not happy with the Dalek.
Why don't you just die?
You would make a good Dalek.
Rose convinces the Doctor to maybe not kill it, as it ends up killing itself. The gang leave the bunker and Henry is arrested.
What the hell are you doing?
And then unfortunately, Adam joins along. Off to the far, 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 far future, on Satellite 5, where fake news is slowing humanity down.
I get it. You broadcast the news.
We are the news.
They defeat Simon Pegg with his jelly on the ceiling, and Adam gets a USB port in his head, and humanity is back on track, so the Doctor thinks. The Doctor and Rose dub Adam back in 2012.
See ya.
How do you mean?
Next up, Rose asks the Doctor to see her dad, Pete Tyler, die in the 80s.
Your wish is my command. But be careful what you wish for.
She ends up creating a paradox by saving him, and everything goes crazy.
Get in the church!
Pete realizes who Rose is and knows the only way to stop this madness is by putting everything right by dying. It's now time for nightmares in 1940s war-torn UK as a gas-masked child is looking for their mummy.
Are you my mummy?
Time agent Captain Jack Harkness is here for the ride to help the Doctor and Rose.
Jack Harkness, I've been hearing all about you on the way over, and it's a real pleasure to meet you, Mr. Spock.
Huh?
In the end, they find out clever nanogenes crashed on Earth and don't understand humans very well, and they think they look like gas mask zombies. The Doctor saves the day by making sure everyone is cured correctly by these nanogenes, and
Everybody lives, Rose. Just this once. Everybody lives!
Captain Jack ends up jumping on board with the TARDIS. And also, what's with all this bad wolf everywhere?
Bad wolf. Nah, just a coincidence. Like getting a word on.
One of those Slovene survived being blown up in Downing Street.
She's climbing out the window, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
And wants to ride the cosmic wave of the rift in Cardiff by blowing up the city after becoming mayor. The gang defeats her by turning her back into a Slovene egg.
She's an egg.
From staring into the heart of the TARDIS. Now the series gets heated. Our team wakes up in different reality shows, such as The Weakest Link.
Welcome to the Weakest Link.
Big Brother.
Please do not swear.
There's shit everywhere.
And Extreme Makeover. Yes, it's so 2005.
Lantern Jaws are so last year.
But these games don't have a very nice outcome.
Face off.
Huh?
And it's on that Satellite 5 station, which is now under the name of the Bad Wolf Corporation. And then surprise, surprise, the Daleks are behind this.
Exterminated!
No.
They've been stealing humans from these games to create an army along with their Dalek Emperor.
I am the god of all Daleks. Worship him!
The Doctor and co try to stop the Daleks as they start to invade. The only way out is by blowing them up with themselves. And then the Doctor sends Rose back home in the TARDIS, but she's having none of that. And then Jack gets exterminated.
Exterminate!
I kind of figured that.
And she breaks open the heart of the TARDIS with the help from her mum and Mickey. She absorbs its power and brings her back to the Doctor. She ends up destroying the Dalek fleet. Resurrects Captain Jack and scatters the words Bad Wolf throughout time and space as a message to lead herself there. The Doctor absorbs the energy from her.
I think you need a doctor.
This ends up starting their new regeneration. They leave Captain Jack behind though. The Ninth Doctor ends their journey as they were
Absolutely fantastic.
We say goodbye to the Ninth Doctor and hello to the 10th. And where were they going again?
Barcelona.
Children in Need get another exclusive, and a much better one, in the form of a mini-ep called Born Again, and we see the first moments between Rose and the 10th Doctor before they crash into the Christmas special.
Here we are then. London, Earth.
solar system, isn't it?
Doctor Who's gone festive. And Earth is invaded by bone aliens, the Cigarettes. Unit is back, along with now Prime Minister Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones, Prime Minister. Harriet Jones, Prime Minister. Harriet Jones, Prime Minister.
Yes, I know who you are.
The Doctor's pretty eepy after regenerating and is out for nearly the whole episode and needs...
I need you to shut up!
Evil Santa's tried to kill Rose and Mickey. The Cigarettes enact their plan and everyone takes refuge inside the TARDIS, apart from Jackie. The Cigarettes end up teleporting the TARDIS and Harriet Jones to their spaceship. And finally, the Doctor gets a whiff of some good tea and is ready to save the day.
Did you miss me?
The Cigarettes' plan was blood control.
Blood control! Oh! I haven't seen blood control for years!
They have a sword fight with the Cigarettes to make sure they leave the planet. Suddenly, the Doctor's hand is cut off. But luckily, he's just regenerated, as it grows right back for them to finish the fight and win.
I win. Leave this planet and never return. No second chances.
As they return home safely, Harriet calls upon a certain Torchwood to blow up the ship.
It's a message from Torchwood.
Tell them to fire.
The Doctor's not too pleased and says 6 words that could bring her government down.
Don't you think she looks tired?
Cue Christmas montage. And the Doctor and Rose are ready to travel again.
That way.
David Tennant's Doctor is charismatic, charming, says Allons-y a lot,
Allons-y! Allons-y! Allons-y!
and is pretty cool.
You on my way, doll?
Series 2 starts off on a new. And guess who's back?
Peekaboo.
Cassandra, along with a big face of Bo, in a hospital ran by cat nuns who are very good at curing people by creating artificially grown humans and giving them all these diseases. Cassandra leaves the trampoline behind.
Goodbye, trampoline, and hello, Blondie.
Taking on Rose for the most part,
I'm a chap.
and sometimes the Doctor.
You've been looking. You like it.
They all save the day,
I'm the Doctor and I cured them.
with the face of Bo vowing to return to bestow a secret upon the Doctor.
A great secret.
So the legend says.
It can wait.
Cassandra dying takes on the form of her assistant Chip and dies in her own arms of her past self with the help of the Doctor and Rose. In the next episode, we land in Scotland,
Are we in Scotland?
1879, and David Tennant sounds pretty happy to be using his own accent.
I'm Dr. James McCrimmon from the township of Balamory.
Even Rose has a go at a Scottish accent.
I've been boot in a boot.
No, don't do that.
Hoots, mon.
No, really don't.
Queen Victoria is having some trouble with monks who take over this old house, who then wants to infect her with a werewolf. They team up, defeat the werewolf with moonlight deflecting off the Queen's Koh-i-Noor. Did I pronounce that right?
Is that the Koh-i-Noor?
And did she get scratched?
Let me see.
It is nothing.
The Doctor and Rose get knighted by the Queen, but then banished as she is not amused with their goofiness.
That I am not amused. Yes. And henceforth, I banish you.
I'm sorry?
She then vows to create an institute to stop aliens and names it after the house.
The Torchwood Institute.
We're off back to present day Earth in the next episode, where creepy things are going on at a school with bat teachers. And not only is the Doctor, Rose and Mickey investigating, but look who's here.
Sarah Jane Smith. I used to travel with the Doctor.
He's never mentioned ya.
Not even once. He didn't mention me once.
Sarah Jane Smith is there with her...
K9!
Rose and Sarah Jane have a bit of a feud.
Mummies.
I've met ghosts.
Robots. Lots of robots.
Slivine in Downing Street. Daleks. Met the Emperor.
Antimatter monsters.
Gas mask zombies.
Real living dinosaurs.
Real living werewolf.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Seriously.
But they end up being besties.
What? Stop it.
The gang defeat the Krillitanes, but K9 sacrifices himself.
Goodbye, Master.
Affirmative.
And they blow up the school.
Affirmative.
Mickey then stays with the Doctor and Rose.
Can I come? Okay, then I could do with a laugh.
Then Sarah stays behind
My Sarah Jane.
as the Doctor gifts a new canine.
You're blown up.
Master rebuilt me.
Maybe they're going to have some new adventures soon enough. Bonjour.
Are you happy to be in Paris?
We are in France, where a spaceship is after parts, like human parts. They're sending clockwork droids into time windows to some French queen who the Doctor's simping for. But hey, the Doctor gets a horse briefly.
Peter, the horse is here.
We get drunk 10th Doctor.
Do you know, they'd never even seen a banana before. Always take a banana to a party, Rose. Bananas are good.
They end up stopping the droids from getting their parts.
It's over.
And in the end, Renette passes away. The end. Mickey, stop holding that TARDIS button.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing.
The gang land in a parallel universe. I mean, they crash into a parallel universe, with the TARDIS temporarily dead.
The TARDIS is dead.
The Doctor finds out it can recharge in 24 hours.
I fixed it. 24 hours, I'm flying back to reality.
But that doesn't stop them from exploring this parallel universe, as there are blimps and Pete Tyler is still alive.
Trust me on this.
Mickey goes off and bumps into his alternative self, Ricky. He is the leader of the Preachers, a gang trying to take down Cybus Industries. Whilst that's happening, the Doctor and Rose visit Parallel Pete at Jackie's birthday party, and he's pretty rich. The Cybermen end up crashing the party as the Doctor, Rose and Pete narrowly escape. They meet up with the Preachers outside the party, and it ends on a very, very cool cliffhanger.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
A lot of people die.
My name was Jacqueline Tyler.
No.
What?
They defeat the Cybermen, including the Cyber Controller, and they're ready to leave in the TARDIS, but Mickey decides to stay on Parallel Earth to help out Jake after Ricky's death. Here is something. On a space base on an impossible planet orbiting a black hole, the Doctor and Rose are stuck as the TARDIS is lost to a part of the base that collapses.
The TARDIS is gone.
But at least peace-loving servants, the Ood, are here to help them with this crew.
The beast and his armies shall rise from the pit to make war against God.
Huh? Oh no, the Ood are possessed by some sort of being called the Beast, along with crewmate Toby, who's possessed as well. The Doctor and crewmate Ida head off to the centre of the planet where they get stuck and find an ancient hole in the ground, whilst Rose and the rest of the crew are trying to survive being killed off by the Ood. The Doctor ends up going into the hole.
If you talk to Rose, just tell her. Oh, she knows.
And comes face to face with the literal devil. Rose and her crew try to escape, but as the Doctor defeats the devil,
I believe in her.
it nearly sends them back into the black hole.
We're headed straight for the black hole.
But don't worry, the TARDIS is found and the Doctor saves the day.
Gravity schmavity, my people practically invented black holes.
Unfortunately, the Ood were not saved as the planet crumbles into the black hole. The Doctor gets Ida back to the remaining crew and reunites with Rose. And now in the next episode, Peter Kate is an absorber what?
Absorbatrix. Absorb clon. Absorbaloff.
Absorbaloff, yeah.
We meet Elton. No, not that one. A man who loves ELO and is searching for the Doctor to find answers, with a bunch of mates in a group that they created called Linda.
London Investigation and Detective Agency.
Until one day, a creature disguised as a man called Victor Kennedy joins, and he ruins the community, making it toxic.
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
In the end, the Absorbaloff absorbs the Linda gang, apart from Elton, but Linda fight back and destroy the Absorbaloff from within. The Doctor arrives, and Elton loses his girlfriend Ursula, but the Doctor asks Elton,
Fetch a spade!
And Elton lives happily ever after with her?
We've even got a bit of a love life.
Oh, let's not go there.
We are in the future. London 2012 Olympics future. We found out the Doctor isn't a fan of cats.
Is everyone like you?
No, I'm not really a cat person.
And as a girl who likes drawing a bit too much, Rose gets reported.
I'm reporting you to the council!
And it's now finale time, and we meet Torchwood in the present day.
Welcome to Torchwood.
I don't know, is this supposed to be impressive or something? They're bringing ghosts in through this breach in the universe caused by this sphere. The Doctor, Rose, and her mum
If we end up on Mars, I'm gonna kill you.
end up investigating, and they get much more than they bargained for. The ghosts end up being Cybermen from the parallel universe, and they are all over the world, ready to upgrade the human race. And we see the return of Mickey and the whole parallel gang as the sphere opens up and all is revealed.
Oh my god.
Location Earth.
It's the Daleks, and they're now a cult.
The cult of Skaro.
And they all have names.
Dalek Thay, Dalek Sec, Dalek Just, Dalek Khan.
The Cybermen and the Daleks have a massive bitch fight.
This is not war, this is pest control. You are superior in only one respect. What is that? You are better at dying.
And then they have a real fight, and now the Doctor has a plan. He wants to open the breach to suck the Daleks and the Cybermen back into the void. Pete and the parallel gang with Jackie and Rose go back to his world, but Rose is having none of that.
Oh no, you don't.
As they open the breach, the Daleks and Cybermen get sucked in.
The breach is open! Into the void!
The cult of Skaro get away just in time.
Emergency temporal shift!
Rose is unable to hold on and nearly falls into the void. She's saved by Pete, but now stuck in a parallel universe as the walls are sealed forever. Now Murray Gold is on fire with the piano with this song. And we head off to a beach in Norway. As an emotional goodbye via video call, the Doctor burns up a sun to say goodbye.
I'm burning up a sun just to say goodbye.
Iconic moment.
I love you.
Rose Tyler.
Back in the TARDIS, and there is no time to mope because there's a runaway bride.
What?
Catherine Tate is here, and we'll meet her properly at the Christmas special.
What?
What the hell is this place?
What?
But now it's a new companion announcement. Freema Agyeman will be playing Martha Jones for Series 3, the first full-time black companion to join the Doctor in the TARDIS. Doctor Who is dipping its toes back into spin-offs, and it goes much better. BBC Three are going to air a new spin-off called Torchwood after 9 PM in October of 2006 for an older audience. This stars Captain Jack as they defend Earth from aliens in their underground base in Cardiff with a new gang. Gwen.
I'm Welsh.
Tosh.
Live a little.
Yanto.
Who's for Chinese?
And Owen.
Let's all have sex.
It's very gay and extremely emotional.
One good reason why I shouldn't keep screaming!
Because you're pregnant.
And then we also find out Captain Jack is now invincible because of Super Rose. And on CBBC, they get the Sarah Jane Adventures, a spin-off aimed at a younger audience.
13 Bannerman Road is where Sarah Jane Smith lives.
And she is back with a whole series defending the Earth from her attic in Ealing with a new gang. Maria.
I'm sorry, Andrea, but you were meant to die.
What did he say?
Only in Series 1. Rani.
Clyde, I'm staring at your book.
Clyde.
Why does this always happen to me?
K9.
Mistress Arrival detected.
And her supercomputer, Mr. Smith.
P-E-N full stop.
Never been so glad to see a full stop.
And Sarah's adopted alien son, Luke.
You brought the dog.
Then later on, she gets another adopted child, Sky. What an iconic show.
Just a moment, please. Just a moment. Bit of Libby. Last request.
The show also gets Doctor Who Confidential, a behind-the-scenes look of how the show is made. Now let's get back to the main show.
Donna!
Played by Catherine Tate.
Hey, Father!
And the Doctor has some trouble getting Donna back to her wedding on Christmas Day.
Get me to the church!
She's getting married to her co-worker, Lance, who unfortunately has been poisoning her since the day they met with Huon particles. Donna and the Doctor find out that they had the reception without her.
You had the reception without me. They had the reception without me.
Yes, I gathered.
Well, it was all paid for. Why not? Thank you, Neris.
But we get this certified banger. Robot Santa's come back briefly.
Oi! Santa!
In the end, the particles were for a giant spider called
Empress of the Rachnos.
To wake her children in the centre of the earth. Lance gets killed by the Rachnos. Then, the Doctor goes a bit dark after the Rachnos declines his offer.
I warned you. You did this.
He blows up parts of the base underneath the Thames and ends up drowning the Rachnos' children.
My children!
Donna stops the Doctor going any further.
Doctor! You can stop now!
The Rachnos gets blown up upon escaping.
Orders from Mr. Saxon. Fire at will.
Donna gets home safely and declines the Doctor's offer to travel with them.
Come with me.
Okay. Series 3 is here. And hello, Martha Jones, a medical student at the London Royal Hope Hospital. We also meet her mum, Francine.
When did you get so rude?
Sister Tish.
I know the age thing's a bit freaky, but it works for Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Dad, Clive.
And I'm paying for half that party.
With his girlfriend, Annalise.
Hi, Martha. Hi.
And her brother, Leo. And the Doctor is undercover as a patient at the hospital. They also get a fresh new blue suit. Suddenly, this hospital is transported to the moon, and police run as Jaduna after a criminal. The Plasmivore, a creature that sucks blood. It looks like an old lady. The Doctor and Martha team up and try to see what's happening. Also, the Doctor totally leads her on.
It means nothing. Honestly, nothing.
The Jadoon find the Plasmivore and kill them, thanks to Martha, and also the Doctor's blood. And as the hospital slowly runs out of air, it's sent back to Earth. Martha goes to her brother's birthday, and it's not going very well.
Don't you dare! I'm putting my foot down!
You have 25 years! Why? Stop now! Mum, don't! I asked the teacher and he's saying that's something.
She sees the Doctor around the corner, who offers her a trip in the TARDIS, but only one.
Just one trip. To say thanks, you get one trip, then back home.
And she joins.
Welcome aboard, Miss Jones!
It's my pleasure, Mr. Smith.
We meet Shakespeare briefly with witches, and Queen Elizabeth I wants the Doctor beheaded for something we haven't seen yet.
Queen Elizabeth I!
Doctor! Off with his head! What?
Then after this episode, we're back on New Earth.
Ever heard the word rebound?
But now they're underground, and it's just traffic jams, a pandemic, and big crabs. Yeah, they're back, those macra. Martha gets kidnapped by a couple who want to go in the fast lane, and they need 3 people. Oh, the face of Bo is back, by the way, with one of those cat nuns.
Novice Hayes!
They help the Doctor find Martha and release the traffic jam, now that the New York is pandemic-free. But the face of Bo dies in the process, and says his last secret.
You are not alone.
Martha sits the Doctor down and asks him about Gallifrey, and the Doctor tells everything about it. We're off to New York, and it's the height of the Great Depression, and the Empire State Building is being built, but something's amiss, because Daleks are here. More precisely, the cult of Skaro. The Doctor and Martha team up with showgirl
Tallulah. 3 L's and an H.
Right. Who is looking for her missing boyfriend Laszlo, Solomon, who is living in the shanty towns of Central Park, and Spider-Man, for sure, Andrew Garfield, who is playing Frank. They found out the Daleks have been experimenting on humans, and Tallulah's boyfriend has been one of them, and is half pigman. They also make a human Dalek out of Dalek Sec.
A human Dalek.
Solomon gets brutally murdered by the Daleks as they attack.
Exterminate!
And Dalek Sec is feeling much more human now. The rest of the cult of Skaro don't like it one bit.
But you have doubts. Affirmative.
As a human Dalek army rises, the rest of the cults get into a little fight and end up killing Dalek Sec. Half of them get blown up, leaving one more Dalek, Dalek Khan, who eventually gets away.
Emergency temporal shift.
In the next episode, we head back to present-day Earth. Some scientist called Lazarus has a machine that makes him younger. It messes up, Lazarus gets killed, and the Doctor gets a slap from Martha's mum.
All of the mothers, every time.
And Martha stays with the Doctor, but her mum is still wary of the Doctor.
Please trust me. This information comes from Harold Saxon himself. You're not safe.
After this adventure, the Sun possesses people on a spaceship.
Wow, that's hot.
And now, here is John Smith, an ordinary human living in 1913 England, working as a teacher.
That's me. Completely human.
Oh wait, no, that's the Doctor. And they turn themselves human using a cool Time Lordy watch, and they are escaping a family who is after the Doctor's lives. This story is based on one of those 90s Virgin books. Martha has to deal with the Doctor's bullshit.
Right, yeah. We're hiding from aliens.
Oh, I see. Cultural difference. Mother, this is what we call a story.
Oh, you complete...
Oh!
Wake up!
What exactly do you do for him? Why does he need you?
Whilst the Doctor / John Smith falls in love with one of the matrons and doesn't want to go back to being the Doctor, in the end, the Doctor gives the family what they wanted.
We wanted to live forever. So the Doctor made sure that we did.
They all live eternal punishments in the end.
Don't blink.
Moffat is here and he writes his magnum opus. The Doctor and Martha are sent back in time to 1969 by the Weeping Angels, stone statues that move when you blink and send you back in time.
You're finally awake.
They're pretty terrifying. Sally Sparrow's here, and she has to find a way to get the TARDIS back to the Doctor and Martha as they communicate through a DVD Easter egg to defeat the Angels and send the TARDIS back, and it's all very, very...
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
It's nearly finale time, and we're in...
Cardiff!
Cardiff? So it's a pit stop.
But someone is running towards the TARDIS, and it's only Captain Jack Harkness. As he leaps straight from his show onto the TARDIS, sending the whole gang to the end of the universe. On a desolate planet, where there are creatures known as the Future Kind who are
hungry.
They get to one of the last human civilizations on a silo who are prepping to go to Utopia. An old scientist, Professor Yana, is struggling to make the ship go with his friend Chantho. The Doctor, Jack and Martha come in to help. Martha pulls out a jar with a hand in it from Captain Jack's bag, which belongs to the Doctor.
That's my hand.
I said I had a doctor detector.
The Doctor and Jack have a DMC whilst repairing the ship engines, but Yana has a banging headache. Martha sees the Professor has a watch, and it's the same markings as the Doctor's watch.
Shit just got real.
He finally notices the watch and opens it as Martha rushes to the Doctor and Jack, and we get the big reveal.
The Master.
Iconic moment, the Master is back. He kills Chantho, but she manages to shoot him, and he steals the Doctor's TARDIS. Not before regenerating, though. The Doctor, Martha and Jack are too late as the Master escapes and they are stuck at the end of the universe.
End of the universe! Have fun!
Bye-bye!
What a cliffhanger. Whew. And here we are, the finale. The gang get back to present day using Jack's time vortex manipulator, and they miss the election. There's a new Prime Minister, Harold Saxon.
The Master is Prime Minister of Great Britain. The Master and his wife.
Also, those drums are still in his head.
The drumming, Doctor, the constant drumming.
Our gang are on the run as Martha's family have been taken by the Master on his helicarrier, the Valiant. We get some cool Time Lord backstory though.
The oldest and most mighty race in the universe.
And the Master reveals a new race called the Toclophane. The Doctor tries to stop him but gets caught and is aged into an old man by the Master's
laser screwdriver. Who'd have Sonic?
And now... The Master wipes out 1/10 the population with the Toclophane. Martha takes Jack's vortex manipulator and is ready to set things right.
I'm coming back.
Much later.
1 year goes by, and the Master has a little iconic dance session to Scissor Sisters. Martha's been going around the Earth spreading the word about the Doctor with Tom Milligan. Yes. Remember those humans from Utopia? Well, they are the Toclophane, and the Master is using a paradox machine to keep them alive. Martha gets back to the Valiant at the right time, and now the Doctor's a little gremlin.
I don't know who this man is,
Sorry to this man.
With the power of belief, our Doctor is back, thanks to Martha.
One thing you can't do, stop them thinking.
And he forgives the Master.
I forgive you.
Jack pews the TARDIS, and suddenly everything goes back 1 year.
None of it happened.
Only everyone on the ship can remember. Suddenly, Lucy Saxon shoots the Master. He refuses to regenerate.
Regenerate!
And the Doctor burns his body, and ooh, he dropped a ring. We drop Captain Jack off, and he casually drops this truth bomb.
Face of Bo, they called me.
And now Martha has had enough and is ready to leave the Doctor, because that was traumatic as hell, and also, she knows her worth.
I am good.
As she leaves on her own terms, we say goodbye to the iconic Martha Jones.
I'll see you again, mister.
Children in need are back, and they love Doctor Who. We get Time Crash, written by Stephen Moffat. The 5th Doctor and the 10th Doctor meet, and they have a little goofy time for 10 minutes and reminisce before he goes away. And then suddenly the TARDIS is hit by the damn Titanic.
It's time!
It's Christmas 2007 now, and icon Kylie Minogue is the temporary companion. In the end, it was a space Titanic crashed into the TARDIS. It's going to crash into Earth for space profits as meteoroids hit the Titanic. The Doctor and Astrid try to save survivors on this ship as the evil heavenly hosts are here on a killing spree.
Information. You are all going to die.
Astrid sacrifices herself by killing the big boss of this Titanic, and the Doctor stops the ship from crashing into Earth.
Don't you dare, you aliens! Don't you dare!
And gets to say,
Alonso!
Catherine Tate is confirmed to return as Donna Noble in Series 4, and it gets a pretty cinematic trailer.
Then just like that,
We'll be gone.
Brand new Doctor Who.
And Donna is back, and she's trying to find the Doctor as suspicious things are going on with the diet pill company.
The fat just walks away.
And here is Donna's amazing granddad, Wilf.
Permission to board ships, huh?
Permission granted.
And Donna's mum, Sylvia.
No one's unemployed these days except you.
The Doctor and Donna are reunited. And then they make sure the fat blobs, the adipose, get home safely.
I'm waving at fat.
And finally, the Doctor wants a mate.
You just want to mate?
I just want a mate.
And invites Donna on board the TARDIS.
I can come.
I love it.
Luckily, her car was parked next to the TARDIS. She leaves her keys for her mum to get in a bin and asks some random blonde lady to tell her mum where they are. What, Rose?
Huh? And it's Volcano Day.
In the next episode, the Doctor and Donna land in Pompeii, and soothsaying things are going on as the TARDIS is suddenly sold to a sculptor called Caecilius.
What's he buying a big blue wooden box for? Modern art!
He's got quite a memorable face. The Doctor and Donna have to make a decision to save the world from either being taken over by flaming rock people, pyroviles, or they blow up the volcano, causing the destruction of Pompeii. After an inevitable choice, Pompeii is destroyed as Donna begs the Doctor to save at least one person.
Not the whole town. Just save someone.
They save Caecilius and his family.
Come with me.
And the Doctor officially welcomes Donna on board the TARDIS.
Welcome aboard.
In the next episode, the Ood are back, and the Doctor and Donna free them from a corporate company in the future. The Ood sing them a nice song. Then warning the Doctor of their song ending.
I think your song must end soon.
Meaning?
And Martha is back and gets the Doctor back to Earth as she now works for UNIT as they fend off angry Sontarans. Martha, Donna and the Doctor, with UNIT, stop the potatoes from gassing the planet with car fumes. But Martha stays on for one more adventure, kind of against her own will.
We're in flight, it's not me! You take me home right now!
The TARDIS chucks them to a planet Messaline where humans are at war with a species called the Hath. And the Doctor gets their arm put into a machine and out comes the Doctor's daughter, Jenny.
Hello, Dad.
The gang all help stop the war. but unfortunately, Jenny gets shot.
No!
10 goes a little bit Time Lord victorious.
I never would.
The gang leave the planet, drop Martha back home, but we see Jenny wakes up and is ready to have more adventures on her own.
What do you think? Flapper or slapper?
Flapper, you look lovely.
Now the Doctor and Donna meet Agatha Christie and find out about her disappearance, and it's all about a giant wasp.
Shake! Milk! Shake! Milk! Milk! No, not milk! Shake! 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 Cocktail shaker! What do you want, a Harvey Wallbanger? Harvey Wallbanger!
To a library planet now, and...
Hello, sweetie.
Get out.
River Song is here, someone from the Doctor's future who has her own Sonic and knows everything about them and keeps a diary with their time together, but the Doctor knows nothing about them because...
Spoilers.
Hungry shadows called the Vashta Nerada are eating away the crew, including the girl from St. Trinian's. And Donna ends up being saved, but not in the way you think.
Donna Noble has been saved.
They find out the library has saved all the humans in a space iCloud, and River Song ends up sacrificing herself to defeat the Vashta Nerada. The Doctor watches in shock but gets Donna back, as they soon realise the Sonic that he gave her in the future was the key to saving River Song.
I'm very good.
What have you done?
Saved her.
And keeping her in the space library iCloud. River is saved, and the Doctor is ready for the next adventure with Donna. Now Donna has a break at a space spa, whilst the Doctor has a traumatic time on a space cruiser across a planet called Midnight. After this, in a space market, the duo are having some fun till Donna gets approached by a fortune teller who ends up putting a beetle on Donna's back and changing history, creating a universe where she turned right instead of left, making sure she never met the Doctor. Thus chaos ensues, with the Doctor dying when defeating the Arachnos. But someone is here to help. It's only Rose Tyler. She shows Donna that the stars are going out in every universe, and Donna is the only one that can stop it. With the help of UNIT and the Doctor's TARDIS, Donna gets sent back in time to stop herself from turning right, but ends up sacrificing herself, but it works. As she dies, Rose whispers 2 words to give to the Doctor once she returns to her own universe. She comes back and defeats the beetle. The Doctor finds Donna, and she tells him the 2 words.
What 2 words? What were they? What did she say?
Bad wolf.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh my God!
Everything is Bad Wolf, and it's
the end of the universe.
an epic Avengers style trailer. And it's the end of the series. The Doctor and Donna return to Earth briefly, and everything seems fine.
Good, I like Saturdays.
They get back into the TARDIS till suddenly they're in space. The Earth has been moved across space, and Rose is back in our universe. Not only that, it's a Dalek invasion, and everyone is here.
Martha Jones, the Torchwood team, Sarah Jane and Luke Smith, Donna's family, Jackie and Nikki, and Harriet Jones.
Oh yeah, Davros is back, fresh from the Time War, with the help of Dalek Khan. But Khan's got a bit crazy now. The Doctor and Donna are having trouble finding the Earth. They get a phone call suddenly from the team, and they follow the signal to land. Harriet Jones ends up sacrificing herself as well.
Yes, we know who you are.
Finally, Rose and the Doctor reunite and kiss. Just kidding. Jack teleports in, kills that Dalek, and then we get a pretty tense cliffhanger.
I'm regenerating.
The Doctor and their vanity issues refuse to regenerate and chuck the energy into their hand.
Where were we?
Jackie and Mickey save Sarah Jane and get taken by the Daleks, along with the Doctor and co in the TARDIS. They're taken to the Dalek Crucible, who are stealing planets to make a reality bomb.
France!
Yoink!
Yoink!
The Doctor, Rose and Jack exit the TARDIS, but Donna stays in, as it gets chucked into the centre of the Crucible for it to burn. Then Donna touches the glowing hand, and then it creates 10-2, a human part Time Lord version of the Doctor.
Well, isn't that wizard?
They escape quietly and devise a plan to stop Davros. In the end, all the Doctor's buddies get taken to Davros after threatening him, and he's ready to pull his evil plan.
Detonate the reality bomb!
Human Doctor comes in, fails. Then Donna gets shocked by Davros and awakens the Time Lord energy within her, and she becomes
Dr. Donna.
And all together, they put the planets back where they belong. But then the human Doctor commits genocide, killing all the Daleks. The whole team drag Earth back to its place and save the day. Everyone gets dropped off back on Earth. Then Rose and her mum go back to the parallel universe, along with 10-2, who stays with Rose. And she finds out what the Doctor said to her in Doomsday. Donna, as part Time Lord and part human, can't handle it all.
Binary. I'm fine.
And the Doctor has to erase her memories of their time together.
No, please, no.
As the Doctor takes Donna back to her family.
Because if she remembers, just for a second, she'll burn up.
She wakes up like nothing has happened.
I was asleep on my bed in my clothes like a flipping kid. What'd you let me do that for?
Wilf says goodbye as the Doctor walks back to the TARDIS all alone in the rain. It's October and we're at the National Television Awards, and that's nice, Doctor Who's won some awards, and David is here on the screen to say thank you and that he's now leaving the show.
It'll be my last playing the Doctor.
You what?
And he only has 3 specials left as the Doctor. The next special's on Christmas, and the Cybermen are back in the next Doctor.
The Doctor? The next Doctor?
David Morrissey, who plays Jackson Lake, thinks he's the Doctor. But he's not, and the Cybermen get killed off. That's about it. 3rd of January 2009. Matt Smith is confirmed to be the 11th Doctor on a special episode of Doctor Who Confidential. We will see them in 2010.
Hello, I'm the Doctor. Happy Easter.
And now a bus ride to a desert with metal stingrays who like to eat planets. And the Doctor gets a new companion, Christina, for the episode, but they get back home and then the Doctor gets a sinister warning.
He will knock 4 times.
We're off to Mars in the year 2059, where the first human colony has made their base on the planet. But things are going pretty wrong. The Doctor finds out it's a fixed point in time and that they die there on the planet because of evil water creatures that have infected them. As the base is going down,
This is fine.
the Doctor realises that they are the Time Lord victorious and go a bit crazy.
It's taken me all these years to realise the laws of time are mine, and they will obey me!
The Doctor saves the remaining crew, but Captain Adelaide Brooke isn't too happy about it.
The Time Lord victorious is wrong.
That's for me to decide.
As they land on Earth, she goes back to her house and kills herself. The Doctor, thinking he's gone a bit too far, is confronted by one of the Ood and realises this could be the end for them.
My death.
It's now.
The end of time itself.
The Doctor visits the Ood, but they warn him of the Master's return. Back on Earth, everyone's having bad dreams about a certain someone. The Master has been resurrected using his ring and Lucy Saxon.
Never die!
But now, the Master's even more crazier.
Look at me!
Bonier.
I am hilarious!
And he's got even more drums in his head as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stronger than ever before.
The Doctor and Wilf team up for the episode. We also see Donna quickly, as she's now engaged to a new man,
Sean Temple.
The Doctor and Wilf find the Master, but not in time. He uses some billionaire's alien tech that they stole to turn the human race into
The Master Race.
Wilf is saved by the Doctor just in time, and even more of a cliffhanger.
The Time Lords return.
The Time Lords are back. Oh, and don't worry, Donna is safe as well. The Doctor took those precautions. We love you, Donna.
Do you think I'd leave my best friend without a defense mechanism?
Now, in the next part, Wilf and the Doctor devise a plan with these cactus people and go off to space, and we get this really lovely interaction.
I'd be proud.
Of what?
If you were my dad.
Suddenly, the Master finds a diamond, and it's from Gallifrey, and that drumming in his head It's a signal to get the Time Lords and Gallifrey back. The Doctor dives back to Earth and tries to stop it from happening, and is face to face with Rassilon. The Doctor breaks the signal, thinking he's about to die, but then the Master gets in the way and sacrifices himself, and sends the Time Lords and Gallifrey back into the Time War. Oh, and Wilf, no, don't go in there, Wilf, stop! Everything is sorted until... the Doctor, feeling they were close to avoiding death, saves Wilfred.
It's my honor.
The Doctor absorbs the radiation and it triggers their next regeneration.
It started.
Iconic moment. The Doctor does a little farewell tour for all the companions and says goodbye to Wilf at Donna's wedding to Sean. He gives him a little wedding present.
A lottery ticket?
One last goodbye to Rose Tyler on New Year's Day 2005 as the Doctor says,
I bet you're gonna have a really great year.
Yeah?
And now the Doctor stumbles back to the TARDIS and Murray Gold goes off again. And goodbye to the 10th Doctor.
I don't want to go.
After an explosive regeneration, we say hello to the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith. And thank you for waiting a long time for this video. I will try not to make you wait as long for the next part, maybe like in the next 2 years you'll get it. On my Patreon you can now watch the original cut and see what was wrong with it. I'm not giving out my past mistakes for free, that's for sure. I also have a Ko-Fi, so all links are in the description below. Thank you to all these cool Patreons for supporting me. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your Doctor Who friends and / or non-Doctor Who friends. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos which will come out eventually. See you soon.